Hey, welcome back to the home of original sports perspective from our Castellanos. I'm just checking in, just chiming in. You know, a lot of Ravens fans right now, we are hype. We are loving life right now. And then we get even better news. Dalvin Cook signing with the Ravens practice squad for the low. We got him for the cheap, folks. I'm talking about Brian McFarland shared the news. It was crazy. This dude said it's like, hey, it's shopping for cheap. I got to share this with you because once I saw this, I was like, all right, look, y'all, I can't believe it. This guy had, I want to say he had almost 1,200 yards rushing and at least 6 to 8 touchdowns in 2022. This year it wasn't as great. I mean, only like 200 some yards or 60 some carries, whatever. But the deal is, we're getting a guy, and I usually feel about running backs, I feel like at their 8th year is when things starting to fall off. We got him in year 7, and we are on our way. I'm not saying we ain't going. I'm saying one game at a time in the playoffs. I ain't even finna put that out there as far as projections, whatever, because a lot of people talking about Super Bowl this, Super Bowl that. We talking about one game at a time, but we will have Dalvin Cook in our arsenal, and it's gonna be nice. But Brian McFarland said, look, if he plays on Saturday, he gets a max of $20,000 or $20,600 if he's elevated for Saturday, and then if he goes on to play next week, he'll get $52,000. 52. That's it. This ain't no multi-million-dollar contract. We got it for the low, for the okay, for the dollar store price for a Pro Bowl type running back. I'm hyped. I am hyped. You know who I'm hyped for? Even more hyped for? The practice squad players. Because the ones who got released, they making money. They making money. The guys who get cut from the practice squad making $20,000. Look, I ain't got much skill. I was gonna go out there. I was gonna get back to Uber or something like that to make my chips. But let me get on this practice squad, son. Go ahead and make this little chips. I mean, making $20,000 just for being told, hey, thanks for your services. We appreciate you hanging out, doing nothing all year long. Go ahead and sit on that couch. We signing this big dog over here. Getting it for the low. I'm saying this is beast. And I'm gonna tell you what I love about this dude so much. What I like about Dalvin is Dalvin has the one cut run ability to turn a field, make things happen. So if you put him in more, I see him more of a Keaton Mitchell-esque type role. And I know Keaton Mitchell just hopped on the scene, but you go look at the tape on Keaton Mitchell. Keaton was one of those guys who will beat you around the edge. He will beat you around the edge on a toss. And he said enough field. Dalvin is one of those guys, either he's going to beat you to the edge or he's going to cut it short and then cut upfield. I love this signing. I love it because of the price, for one. The price is for the low, and finish off the rest of that because Brian McFarland said, hey, in the playoffs, we ain't talking a lot of money. The cap impact is $8,600 total if we're talking playoffs. Playoffs? Yes. If Dalvin jumps in to the playoffs, $8,600 is what we're paying this cap as far as the cap hit number. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yo, let's see who's in the room right quick. Let me be on. Speaking the truth, just pops on and just says, "Hey, room." What's good, man? What's happening with you? Okay. Speaking the truth said Jets O line is trash. Hey man, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, and smack that bell so you know when it's going down. Yeah, like I said, I just like to pop on here and want to talk about it because if we get Dalvin Cook back, like how's that role going to be? I think Gordon is probably going to be the one that doesn't get as much game time because I think those reps are going to go to a speedier type back. I think we really enjoyed the benefit of having Keaton Mitchell spell Edwards, spell Justice because he had that extra gear. And I think with the twitchiness of Dalvin Cook and him still having plenty of tread on the tires, you go ahead and put that quarter in and see the top of that head, you can definitely tell that Keaton and Dalvin, they kind of resemble each other a little bit. It's like Keaton could be the younger version of Dalvin Cook. I already made comparisons to like Reggie Bush when it came to Keaton, but when I'm talking about later on down the line, I could see Keaton being like a Dalvin Cook-esque type guy that just tears teams apart. I was looking at some of the tape on him. There was big games Sure, there was the big runs when he had, like an 81-yard run and stuff like that. I didn't go look at that tape. I went and looked at the tape to where it was showing consistency across the board. He was averaging 5.6 yards a carry. Those were the one cut runs, and he had like a long of 15 or 30 yards or something on those lines. Those were the runs I wanted to concentrate on. When you see this guy, he's going to make your first guy miss. He is going to make your first guy miss, and he's cutting upfield with reckless abandon. He is ready to tear something loose, ready to tear a sliver in the daggone air because he's going through it. You give him the daylight, this man is going to wreck something. All right, let's see here. What else we got up in this joint? Gerald says, I'm happy we signed Dalvin Cook. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Lisa is here. What's good? She said, is Dalvin Cook good? That good, Jermaine? I'm telling you. So when he's not injured, that's the kicker. We will spell him. Because if you spell him and lower those reps, the chance of injury is not as big there. When Dalvin was in Minnesota, I always wondered, like, how come this offense isn't firing on all cylinders when you got one of the better wide receivers in the league and you got a running back like Dalvin? The dude is great. I thought for sure that I think I might have said something about not signing him during the offseason, but it was money-wise, folks. I wanted to save the money because we had a running back. We had a running back in-house we needed to sign in JK. And then, of course, there was the quarterback situation. But that's handled right now. And we got this dude for dollar store price right now. I mean, this is better than Dollar General. It's craziness. All right, Kendall says, I'll take Cook over Fumble Gordon any day. I agree. Fumbles, ball security. When you got one of the guys who's the biggest running back fumbler in the league on your team, and you got a chance to put Dalvin in instead, let's go with Dalvin. Let's go with Dalvin because you can definitely tell when you look at the tape on Dalvin, he carries that ball high and tight. That's very important when it comes to this game, to this league. Make sure you have that ball security. All right, Gerald says, already done. Oh, yeah, for sure. Said, what's up? Happy Purple Friday. Yes, indeed. Happy Purple Friday to y'all. It's a little purple in here, Got the Action Jackson shirt on for sure. Let's see. Speaking of truth says, do you think we have a chance to get a Calais Campbell back if ATL releases him for the playoff push? I don't want Calais back. I'm going to tell you straight up right now, I don't want Calais back. You know why? Because Calais takes valuable reps away from game records. We saw what happened when Calais is not there and Matabike gets the majority of those reps. I called this during the offseason. I said, hey, Matabike is going to get that chance to step up because Calais is not there. I know a lot of people have their different opinions, but when it comes to those reps, they are valuable. And you see, Matabike is leading defensive tackles in Ravens history in sacks. In Ravens history, have you ever seen a defensive tackle get 13 sacks? It's Matabike. And it's because Calais Campbell is not there. Calais comes back and all of that goes down. I don't care what y'all feel about him emotionally or whatever. Matabike is that dude right now. He is him right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Shane. I mean, look, let's just say that our bargain shopping works out. Excuse me, just one second. All right. Let's say the bargain shopping works out, right? We went to the store. We got this little pack of Now Laters, and this Now Laters is sweet. It's good to go. And then we get to where we need to go. I ain't making no predictions. I ain't saying nothing. We just say we get there. We get where we need to go. And then contract time comes around. If Dalvin had a successful offseason, or it's going to be a successful postseason, and he makes significant strides. I'm talking about it's got to be some Keaton Mitchell-esque type stuff going on. It's got to be there. If he has that type of success in the offseason, then yes, we may say goodbye to JK. There's a possibility that we say goodbye to JK. This is that opportunity that my guy has right now, that Dalvin Cook has right now, to make a full-on big-time contract. This is his stage. This is his show. He screws this up, then we go in a different direction. We just go with Keaton, and we keep Gus, of course, because we need that bruising type back. Justice Hill's safe, But I'm thinking if, of course, if this dude show up, then yeah, JK gone, man. He gone. Lisa says, down goes Pittsburgh. Here's the thing: he may not be activated. He may not be activated for this weekend. It doesn't hurt anything to have him activated, but Why not save this guy for the playoffs if you have a full-on taste of what he can do? If you know what he can do, then why activate him this weekend when you take a chance of getting him hurt? Or this could be an audition. If this is an audition against the Steelers to wipe them out, cool. I'm with it. Let's do. I'm good either way. I'm just excited that we got such an explosive talent on the roster. Now I wanted him before. I just didn't want him at the price that everybody was talking about paying for this guy. But I'll take him for dollar store price for sure. Okay. Gerald says, yeah, Pittsburgh is going to learn that the Ravens 316 says just says we destroyed them. It was that Steve Austin, right? I said Steve Austin just kicked your butt. All right. And then Lisa says, I miss CC on his defense. I know it won't be the same. Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought for sure back in the day that CC was a liability. CC had some good games, or I wouldn't say good games. He had some good plays. And then there were some times where dude was just injured. You know, he helped us against the Colts with the comeback with the blocked field goal. He has his plays. But I'm sorry. It's Matabike's time, baby. Matabike is him. It's time to let that dude take over. Lisa, I'm sorry to let that dude fade off into the distance with ATL chasing his bag or whatever, but he ain't going to get it here. And he's not going on this playoff run here. We don't need it. We good. We got Broderick Washington. We got Matabike. We got Jones. We got all the cats that we need. Michael Pierce, all that to wreak havoc on that line. And as long as we got Roquan healthy back there to direct all this traffic around him as far as this defense goes and making sure that, yes, we know that the tight end is our vulnerability as far as being able to stop the tight end. But as long as they don't give up the big touchdown play, then they are locking things down on this defense. And I got full faith they're going to handle business on that side of the ball. All right. Gerald says, yeah, he needs some time to layer the playbook. Yeah, I think it could help. Put him in this weekend. Let him learn some of the legit plays that we will be using in the playoffs. You know, not letting him see everything on Sunday, of course, but working those things throughout the week, helping him to get comfortable in this offense and seeing where he's going to be spelled at. It's going to be explosive. We will have a significant raise in our run game with Dalvin Cook there, which means Lamar doesn't have to do as much of what he does. Of course, we still want him to do what he does, but just not as much of it because we got Dalvin there. All right. So why are you cutting the CC? But Lisa is a Homer fan of Homer fans. And, I really appreciate her loyalty. I appreciate the homerness because it just lets me know how true of a Ravens fan that she is. She is to the core. And she, y'all showing me y'all to the core because right now I got 10 people in the room. Wednesday night, we had like 10 people in the room, or maybe, 10 people in the room tops. This is great. Y'all just popped up out of nowhere. I appreciate the loyalty, man. That means y'all hit the daggone subscribe and y'all smack the bell. So also hit the like button, please. Helps the algorithm out. Lisa says, please pay Pat Queen. Now, I was looking at somebody's post the other day, or excuse me, yesterday, and it said, name 5 Ravens that you want to keep this offseason. And when it comes to them 5 Ravens that you want to keep this offseason, because there's so many. I mean, you got everybody from Urban to Aguilar to so many that you want to keep, but you can't pay everybody. But if it was a limitless bag of money and I can only choose 5 people, I got to go with Matabike at the top of the list. I got to go with Geno Stone after that. I got to go with Pat Queen after that. I got to go, I'd say take another round on Aguilar because he definitely helps out this team. And as far as that 5th person, I got to go with the protection. I got to go with Simpson. John Simpson has proven that he is a solid left guard. And we got to roll with that. Yeah, OBJ deserves another round with us, whatever, but dude will be 32 next November. This November, he'll be 32 years old. Is that something we want to continue to roll with? Depends on how he plays his playoffs. If he has that magnificent playoff run, does his price go up? Can we afford that? I don't know. So many different questions to ask when it comes to OBJ, but you might be able to get Aguilar for cheap. Geno Stone, if we lock him in now before the playoff starts, so he gets another 2 interceptions, it might save us a couple extra million. Just saying. PQ, you can roll some of that money down the road and leverage it out. Sign this dude back because him and Roquan are the best linebackers in this league, but by themselves, Roquan will do fine. But PQ will not. on another team. I think he'll excel here. If they try to put him in the middle linebacker position on a different squad, you're going to see that talent level go down a little bit because he has to be a little bit more cerebral. We know that when PQ is just let loose, hey, go do your thing, go fly, go crazy, he does him and he does well. As long as he's got somebody next to him that's that cerebral thinking that's going to lead that defense. So PQ just let loose on a crazy long leash, let him do his thing. But you've seen the mistakes that get made when he has to do a little bit too much thinking. There's missed tackles in open field. All those things go down when it comes to PQ, but his game has definitely elevated. Love to keep him here. Let's see. Hey, Brooke, how's going on? Yes, I know it's the middle of the day, but it's my last day of freedom before I go back to work. So, and I was like, hey, might as well go ahead and pop in here and say what's up, see what's up to the flock, see how y'all doing, man. Yes, I get it, and I won't bring the clock up. I won't bring the clock, I promise. All right, Nana says, good afternoon, everybody. Lisa says, I'm not sure yet, Shane. And let's see. Brent Urban is a keeper for me. Yes, so he'll be one of those ones you can keep on the low. You can keep on the low, not have to pay him as much. And I think that's like outside of that 5, this is one of those ones that you can add in for the cheap. Brooks says we got to re-sign him. Based on what is being rolled over and over in the cap because he's got 4 years of void years where he won't even be on our cap. We need to restructure that now. It needs to happen like today. But we don't know. We just don't know when it comes to Odell Beckham because maybe he's saying, no, I don't want to restructure. I want to see if my money is longer at a different location because he's trying to stack eggs for his retirement or something. But I just don't think that we're going to re-sign him if he doesn't do well in the playoffs. I think it's going to be like, hey, we'll move in a different direction. We're trying to build around Zay and make sure we have those playmakers there for him to open him up as well. So it's whatever. Yo, whoever this is, says Flock. Hey, I appreciate you coming through. Make sure you come over to YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and smack that bell so you know when it's going down. For those of y'all that don't know, if you're new in the room, well, 1, hit the like button. 2, we have shows on every Wednesday night at 9:45. It was 9:45 Eastern. So me and my boy Cam Rue, we gets down on the show. And we would love to have y'all there just to chop it up, just like we are here with people in the comments having a good time. So we want you there. Please hit the subscribe, smack the bell so that you can get in on this. Hang on just 1 second. The weather is getting me. Anywho, so Nana says, she says, Matabike Aguilar, Gino, keep Gus the bus, PQ, want Roquan money, but that ain't happening with the Ravens, maybe somewhere else. Roquan can lift up anybody that's halfway decent. I think him and Simpson on the other side of the ball is going to do well. So number 30, you got to wonder who that is. So that's the guy we picked up in the draft this past year, and PQ was like all offended. So he has been on a chip on the shoulder type rampage with his gameplay, showing that Simpson has been like a sort of a little bit of a distant memory because PQ game is elevated. But anyway, Engraving is here. So is this really live? Yes, it's live. It's live. I'm gonna go ahead and touch it, bro. Bloop. Okay. Yeah. So yes, it's live right now. I'm just having some fun. I had a day off. I had a couple of days off this week, but I'm a little bit under the weather doing my thing. But I am back, baby. I am back. I'm not gonna be doing this every day. I'm not gonna be doing this every day. I'm just saying I'm chiming in right now just to say what's up. AJ, what's good? Yo, let me tell you about AJ. So when it comes to this logo that you see up in, I think it's that corner right there, the Couch Rider Raven. This dude has been around since the original logo came out, and he rocked with your boy. And then he went to go work for ESPN on a radio show. And he has been huge on baseball and huge talking sports in general, but definitely a true loyal fan and a good friend, AJ Wrestling, man. Let's see here. Lisa says, she's saying, hey, okay, and happy Purple Friday. So, yeah, it's live. We definitely live, man. I was saying what's up to people. Okay. Let's see what other questions you got. See, AJ says, OBJ was perfect for our system and setup. I think he can still produce and not elsewhere. I mean, Derek Mason played for us for a while and was producing great numbers in his 30s, and I think that was well after his speed is gone. OBJ, he's a route junkie. He can he can do those routes. He can make magnificent catches, and he doesn't have to necessarily take the top up off the defense every single play. So I think if he stuck around, cool, be great. They need to sign him to that deal that's lucrative and then it's beneficial beneficial for the cap. That's where it's going to be at. That's where EDC is able to maneuver and do his thing. I talked to Brian McFarland and figure that out. I just know that we need to sign him a little bit long term and get those void years off this contract with a restructure. Let's see. Nana says, "Hey, Engraven." Yeah, they live. Oh yeah, we live, baby. There. Hey, Engraven. Hit you up this afternoon. What's going on this afternoon? What you doing? You cheating on me, bro? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He said, "I'm tired. It's good." Oh, how are you this afternoon? Okay. Yeah, congrats again, Tom. I appreciate you. Let's see. 3 hours of sleep. What's going on? OGs, remember sleep. Let's go like a doctor. Say hi. So you sounded like a doctor at first, CRP, when you said OBG. You mean OBJ? Oh, yeah. Okay. Lisa says, send Ingram congrats on the news. The baby's here? Oh, I was like, man, the baby's here. What you doing with me? So the baby is not here yet. But yes, I am happy, excited for you, man. Congratulations. I know that when it comes to family and your faith and then talking football, they all kind of go hand in hand with family sitting at the top. I don't know if y'all seen the top of my I'll just grab it for you right quick. All right, so me and Ingraven, I think we it's easy to say that this is really the top of our list here. When it comes to our faith, gotta have it, family, and then friends and football. These things are key in our life, and I think that's what keeps us going as analysts and it's just fun YouTubers, whatever, just having a good time with it because we recognize that there are so many things that are important along the way, and as long as we keep a few of these in mind, this one, and of course y'all are important, but definitely these things are so important to our lives, and so thank y'all for being here. And I'm glad that he's going to have that addition to that family and be able to have that balance the right way and still be able to do his thing. Let's see. So congrats to Engraven. So we got 6 months to go. Okay. All right. So yeah, they all go hand in hand. All right. So last little comments about Dalvin. Like I said, when he fits into this offensive scheme, you're gonna see something along the lines of the Keaton Mitchell type role because they both have that explosiveness when they get around to that edge. There are gonna be times they're gonna try to run him out the gap, but I don't think that's where he excels at. At least Keaton didn't. But I think running him up that middle, if there's a crease and he's able to go slow through it and then just explode out of it, you're gonna see some big things happen. I'm not saying he's gonna take over Justice Hill's role. I'm not saying that at all. In fact, I like Justice Hill and what he's able to bring to this offense because of what he does in the passing game. But Dalvin can bring a certain amount of pass catching ability as well to this attack. Does this diminish what Gus does? Gus will still probably be that goal line guy to get us in there, who's going to pound it through. I think his role has changed because remember back in the day, Gus used to be one of them cats that averaged five yards a carry. And he would just take out like to shoot out of a cannon. He just doesn't have that second gear like he used to have it. I know it's just like it was like just a couple of years at least it seemed like. But he's been in the league about just as long as Lamar, and as you can tell, Lamar don't have that extra gear. He still got the ability to juke people out of their shoes and work his way up the field. But you're not seeing 70-yard touchdowns out of Lamar this year, are you? Some people saying he slowed down on purpose. I'm thinking that gear it's just not there like it used to be, or he's preserving himself. What I think is same thing with Gus. Gus used to have that ability to kick into that next gear, but as we get a little bit older, things start to slow down. He does not have that escapability to break out those like 20 and 30-yard runs like he did before, but he is a heck of a goal line back, and we're going to keep that around. All right, Kenny D is here, man. Oh, yeah. So how you feeling? How you feeling? Since we got Dalvin, man, you think we're going to take him out on you? We're going to take some frustration out? All right. So Engraven says, so what's next for the Couch Rider Raven? For Couch Raven, well, ain't no babies. I know that. We know that. As far as what's next, I'm thinking we're still going to stick to the shows. I'm still going to try and stay consistent as I'll get out. I may be trying to take clips from this and put them on TikTok. Still doing like Sunday reviews, stuff like that. Not trying to apply too much pressure because, like I said, that those things, that faith, family, football, and friends is so important. I want to make sure that I still got things balanced out. But you'll see the little things here and there, little shorts, little TikToks here and there. but still consistent with the YouTube show. The next thing, honestly, is 1,200 subscribers. Engraving, let me hold some, bro. Let me hold some. You got like 72,000 subscribers. Can I get 13 subscribers? What was it? How many we sitting at? You know, I look the number up right quick, man. I need some subs. Okay, we sitting at 1182. Can I get 18 subs? No, yo, Engrave. Let me hold 18 subs. I promise. I got you. I'm good for it, baby. I'm good for it. Anyway. All right. So let's see. Like I said, yeah, lower signing. Good afternoon, Kitty. What did Shane say? He said, can you imagine Mitchell, Zay, and Cook all on the field at the same time? If we're able to pull something off like that, the league better watch out because we already broke the league. We got the record for rushing, right? We got the record for rushing over 3,000 rush yards in the season. We can do it again. We could do it again, ladies and gentlemen. It would just be sick to see what these guys would. I mean, the receivers would probably be ticked. They're probably just like, you know what, fine, we got a Super Bowl. We out of here because this is what Baltimore does. We already know they got Lamar. But now they got these three beasts. It'd be sick. Rushing records all over the place. We just had to pride ourselves. Like, yo, we a rushing team. Yo, I know you're a wide receiver. Sorry about you. I'm sorry about you. All right, let's see what else we got here. Lisa says, get your sleep now, Engraving, and get ready for 2:00 feedings. Yes. So, yeah, when it comes to that parenthood, man, that first part of it, you already remember, bro. We were sitting there up. You know, I was up to, like, I'd wake up at probably about 8, 9 o'clock at night from my little midday nap. And, you know, you got to sleep when the baby's sleeping. So, when the baby up, you up. So, here I am trying to get this baby to lay down. And it's 2 in the morning or whatever, just I got this little kid sleeping on my shoulder. Just hold him like this here. Scared to death that I'm going to drop him. You know, be a bad parent or something like that, you know. But then I was like, you know, we made it. We made it through. Fatherhood is amazing. All right, let's see here. Shane says, Engraver, thanks for all you get the flock. You and Couch Ready to keep me grounded. Oh, yeah, we just having a good time with it, man. You know, it's the realest YouTuber out there is Engraving for sure. And I just try to make it do what it do. I just try to go out here, have a little fun with it, chop it up with camera or whatever. We just having fun out here. All right, Nana says Lamar hasn't slowed down. He has the weapons, something he hasn't had before, and he's using them as he should. Well, I still got to give mad props, and y'all gonna see that this Sunday, or it's gonna be Saturday. You're gonna see Saturday a coach. The coach's input, the coach's ability to raise the levels of the players. Lamar is special. Lamar is extremely special. Let's just call it what it is. But when you put Todd Monken, who took a nobody and went to a national championship and won with this nobody, turned him into something special, and then he gets inherited Lamar. So you're going to see this talent transfer over to Lamar to Tyler Huntley. So Tyler's game is going to be elevated. You're going to see because of the fact that he's been sitting there under the tutelage of not only Lamar, but Todd Monken, because of those schemes of what they've been working on all year. You're going to see Huntley's game elevate to another level. And unfortunately, he's going to have to go down and get a shot, honestly, in the NFC East because not NFC East, NFC South, because they all need quarterbacks. Well, almost everybody in that division, they need some help. And if they get that help from Tyler, then I believe if he has a good audition on Saturday, this may be the last we see of Tyler Huntley. Yeah, been seeing the shorts. Okay. So I'm like way behind on the chat. See, I'm gonna jump up for a bit. If y'all got something like significant y'all want to say it, of course, y'all know what to do. Super chat so I can see it. And like I said, all donations end up going to Cameron and his mission fund because we want to be able to send him on a mission, and then that it costs a good bit. $10,000. But yeah, we every little bit it helps. So anyhow, Brooke says, okay, she got to head out. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Talk to you Wednesday. I'll probably be behind you shortly here. But let's see here. AJ says the big difference is Lamar looks so comfortable, and New O has slowed it down but kept it complex. Okay. So he definitely looks comfortable. Things are going the way that I think Roman had ideas, but they just didn't come out the way that he had planned for them to come out. As far as the route running, some of them, the players are running over top of each other. With these routes are a lot better. And I think that's because we got Keith Williams back there helping things out, but also Todd Monken is just he's just a mastermind, a jack of all trades when it comes to how the run game goes and how the passing game is supposed to be set up and how this quarterback's supposed to interact with his team. So I'm a big fan of that, and I can't wait to see what Huntley does Saturday. So, happy for the Pro Bowlers. Like, I'll be honest with you, Geno Stone got snubbed. Geno got snubbed, man. I feel like there were so many players that could have been on this Ravens team to go to the Pro Bowl. And what is Tua doing as the starter in the Pro Bowl and not Lamar? Don't y'all feel some type of way about that? I'm just saying. If y'all feel some type of way about that, just gonna hit the like button. Just do that. Do it for him. All right, so Pickens is already smiling. He gonna have a feast. He gonna have a feast. Bro. I know your little friend had 130 yards, back-to-back games, playing with Rudy. But all right, now he not having a feast, bro. Pickens is good, but he not having a feast on Sunday. Y'all know what we do with top wide receivers. We cancel them out. Your tight end, Fryermuth, might have a day. Washington, if I don't know if Washington's playing or whatever, he might have a day. But we're not gonna see Pickens go to town. He won't. Our guys will eat. They will eat, but they're gonna stop this dude. They're gonna shut him down. He might have. I say Pickens has a day of 60 yards. That's my prediction right there. 60 yards. Hang on a second, man. Yeah, 60 yards. So he's not going all the way off, bro. All right, Shane says, I can't understand why people are afraid of having us the 1 seed, thinking we might be rusty 2019. Everybody got hurt 2 weeks before the playoffs. Yes, when we played the Cleveland Browns in 2019, anybody with the letters MAR in their name, every last one of them got hurt. Mark Andrews, Marcus Peters, Mark Jackson, Mark Ingram. Everybody with MAR in their name got hurt, calf injuries, everything. And so we came out flat against the Titans. These things happen. Now, when it came to the Chargers, I think it was the defense kind of fell flat, and the offense could not get rolling on the ground. We had no choice. Until the fourth quarter, that's when things started to pick up, and then we still almost won that game. We still almost came back to win that game. It was a significant comeback and showed what Lamar could do in the air. Yeah. So Lisa wants to know from Ingraven, how is Snoop going to do tomorrow? It's tomorrow, huh? Time is it's just creeping up on us. Gonna say this because they already know Lamar won't be available for the Pro Bowl. That's why he was put number 2. Okay. I'm with it. I like your thinking. I see what you're doing there. Yep, my guy right there. Best friend in the world. Now, Lisa says, LJ made the Pro Bowl. Oh, yeah, we got that. We got that. All right, since I know, that's why Tua is starting. Okay, I'm with you. All right, so, like I said, I got to get back to go get it. Got to go out there and go get it. But y'all make sure y'all tune in. I'm not going live during the show, but I believe Ingraven is during the actual game, so I might tune in over there. I'll do a reaction video after, and maybe Ingraven will let me on the show. Maybe get a couple of them some subs, man. Let me just get a couple, baby. I just need a few, man. Just give me some. I'm trying to get to 1,200. Thanks for tuning in to the Home Original Sports Perspective, folks. From our couch to yours. Y'all constantly help me. Y'all got me falling off the couch, man. I really appreciate the love that y'all just pop in here at random. I decided to go live, and y'all just like, hey, man, you know what? We with you. So I'm falling off the couch, man, with love for each and every last one of y'all, man. I want y'all to have a wonderful day, and take care of your family. Take care of your friends, your faith. Make sure you got those things in order, and just know that with Keaton, we balling. 2 claps, fade to black. Take care.